continue to keep an eye on developments in various parts of the country. We can take you to the Northern Cape now. This is what you need to know about that province. A scuffle broke out between the police and a man who identified himself as a DA candidate at one of the voting stations in Galeshewe. The man has since been removed from the police station by the police. Newzroom Afrika's Linda Mnisi is there and joins us now for more. What more do we know about the situation at this hour, Linda?
Well, at the moment, we understand that this man came and wanted to enter and access the voting station, but due to the fact that the officers here in this voting station suspected that he could have been intoxicated, they then stopped him. It is there where he had a problem. We saw, the scuffle break out between himself and a police officer, leading, of course, to the officer cuffing him. We saw also a couple of other vans coming through to attend to the situation. Earlier, before the scuffle broke out, what we saw was a very quiet voting station with voters coming in and out. Of course, it hasn't been a busy, morning for this station from what we've observed, but that is the moment that stood out. But I'm joined now by the presiding officer, Leonard Mkhorosi. Thank you so much for your time, Leonard. We saw that incident break out, but just explain to us how exactly it started.
No, the gentleman first went in. He was wearing his party regalia, and then he was absolutely doing nothing inside. So it's like he went around as in he wants to observe, and then quickly went out. And then he got my attention, yes. And then afterwards the police called me outside, and then I went outside. The gentleman was having an altercation with the police. That's when I came in and tried to assess the situation. And then I asked the guy what he wants to do, and then he said to me he wants to go inside, seal the ballots, check the ballots, serial numbers and everything. And then I tried to talk to the guy nice and peacefully, as I have the last say in the voting station. And then the guys told me that he has the right to be inside. And then I said, if you say so, and I was told that you are a candidate, why can you show me something in black and white, which is the Appendix 12, the appointment of party agent? And then he didn't have a complete Appendix 12. Yeah. It was empty, but it was signed. We normally don't concentrate the stamps or the dates, but we just check if there is relevant information that is important to the IC. Yeah. He then started to be rowdy, and then he started to be a bit angry, and then I asked him nicely to calm down, and then he didn't want to listen. And then I asked assistance from the police, yeah, just to talk with him outside the voting station. That's when the altercation started, and then I asked the police to take the guy to the police station, because, not assumingly, but we could see that the guy is intoxicated. Yeah. And then I didn't want the guy to be in the van, because normally we know each other around here, because, yeah, this is the area that I usually work with people here. We understand each other, we know each other well. And I didn't want to it's like you take that other party better than the other one. Yeah. I just wanted things to be fair.
Yeah. And till this time, have you had an engagement with the political party in question that he claims to be a part of, and what have they said to you?
The guy I know from the party, which I know that he's standing as a candidate also, and he works hand in hand with these guys that are agent, is Comrade Piri. And He just came in 5 to 10, 15 minutes back, and then I explained the situation to him, and then he said he'll handle the matter and take it up with the provincial office.
Yeah.
But I've requested the police not to arrest the guy. It's just to detain him till he gets his senses back, so that a few things can be sorted out.
Are these incidents quite common in this area? I mean, is this the first one to happen? And is there a need for a beef up in security?
No, I don't think I would need any security or anything to be beefed up. This is one of the wards that I normally work here with, and a lot of people, they know me, and a lot of them I can relate with them to anything regarding elections and whatsoever. There is nothing that we could say can be solved. Yeah. So this matter will be handled nicely and peacefully and resolved in a better manner.
All right. Leonard Mkhorosi there, to clearly, there hasn't been any disruption of the voting process, as you can hear from him, quite confident that the matter will be dealt with speedily and properly. He has indicated that he does not wish or want the man to be arrested. He just wants him to be kept at the police station until he comes back to his senses. No need for extra security. These issues, he says, are not quite common, but of course this one is one of those that needed police to intervene. So at the moment, as you can see behind me, it's quite quiet, but of course voting continues.